I've been doing a lot of traveling lately. I'm currently driving to a school. It's only about an hour from my house. Weaverville Elementary School, shout out to you. But I'm making a video for another school that I went to recently. And to get to that school, it took me like, man, 13, 14 hours. But you know what? It was worth it. But I started the day like at 3 in the morning, flew from one city to another city, had a little layover, flew from one other city to another city, had another layover. Then the flight was delayed. So I'm sitting there in this airport for 2 extra hours. So finally that flight leaves, I get on one more flight, get to the last airport I need to get to, but the school is 2 hours away. So I have to drive another 2 hours to get to the school. By this time, it is honestly about 11 o'clock at night, and I still have to drive to get to the town for the school that I'm speaking at. I go get my rental car, and because I'm late, say, give me a different car. That car didn't work. The key fob wouldn't work. So I go back and forth and 3 times, finally get a vehicle that I get. I drive 3 hours or 2 hours to get to this, get in, check into my hotel, ready to go to bed. Something doesn't smell right. And I have this funny thing with my nose. If it smells like mold or wet, it kind of just gets in my throat and I start coughing and stuff. I couldn't stay in the hotel. So here it is, like 1:30 in the morning, call a couple hotels, see anybody got any rooms available. They do. I go to front desk, I'm sorry, I can't stay here. It's just something smells. And so I leave the hotel, and before I go to the hotel, I called, I saw a hotel across the street. So I walked in and said, hey, does your room smell? He's like, not that I'm aware of. So book a hotel room, good to go. Give him my credit card. Remind you, it's 1:30, almost 2 o'clock in the morning. My credit card gets declined. Like, what? I got money. I know I got money, but my credit card gets declined. And sometimes that happens when you travel like I do. The credit card company call, hey, is this you making a purchase? They're trying to eliminate fraud. No call, no text from them. So I'll use a different card. That was declined. I'm like, hold up, wait a minute. This is not good. So I'm getting the phone to call the card company. While I'm doing that, this lady comes down. She wants to buy something from the front desk. Well, her card gets declined. And I'm like, wait a minute. So I said, maybe it's not our cards. Maybe it's something with your processing systems. Anyway, long story short, finally figure out it's their problem. They reboot the system, check into my hotel. I get in my room. It's 3 o'clock in the morning right now. I'm tired, ready to go to bed. Get ready to brush my teeth and realize I left my toiletry bag at the other hotel. So I have to put my clothes back on, get back in the car, go across the street, say, excuse me, I left my toiletry bag in the hotel room. This lady gives me a key, go back in, get my toiletry bag, get back to my hotel, finally go to sleep, 3:30 in the morning. That was my day. That's how my week started at...
Yo, hello, Mr. Brown. Hello, Mr. Brown. Hello, Mr. Brown.
Like I did that little dramatic pause, made you work a little bit longer, ha ha ha. Well, this video is for Poughkeepsie Middle School. The crowd should be going wild right now. Y'all should be really excited, like clapping and cheering, because this video is for you. Let's try it again. This video is for Poughkeepsie Middle School. Funny thing is, I don't know if y'all clapped or not, because I'm not there to hear you clap. I don't know if you're excited or not. But Poughkeepsie Middle School, thank you for a great day. Thank your principal. Thank Mrs. Barrington for bringing me into your school. Mrs. Barrington worked really, really hard to bring me to your school. She's been showing my videos for several years now. I really appreciate her working hard to bring me to your school, and hopefully you had a great time. I did receive some letters from you all. I'm gonna take a minute to read some of those letters. Not right now while I'm driving, but when I get back to the house later today. Okay, I'm back in the studio and I got the letters I mentioned to you before, but also the cover letter of the letters. The first part of the letter let me know that you guys received the t-shirts. If you won one of the t-shirts, congratulations. If you didn't win a shirt and you still want to get one, you can visit our merch store, hellomrbrown.com, click the store button, and you can buy your own shirt. But whether you buy a shirt or you got a shirt for free, you have to promise me one thing if you wear the Choose Well shirt. Promise me this, that you'll never rob a bank wearing my shirt. Can you promise that? Like, I told that to this kindergarten kid the other day. He looked at me and said, That's an easy promise to keep because he don't plan on robbing banks, and neither do you. But my point is this, hope you wear the shirt well and represent, because remember this, wherever you go, you represent you. If you're wearing a Choose Well shirt, you kind of represent the message. So hopefully you're choosing well if you're wearing the Choose Well shirt. Some of you got stickers and posters, and after I read some of these letters, that's what you guys are thankful for. Some of you are thankful for the stickers, the posters. Some of you are really excited to meet me. That made me smile. I'm not really a celebrity. I'm a normal person, but I'm grateful that you were excited to meet me, hang out, and I really appreciate it. But I want to give a special shout out. Mrs. Barrington told me it's Vassar Rocket 6th grade students. Yeah, by the way, if you got a sticker, don't put it on your clothes so you can't keep it forever. Put it on a water bottle, a binder, something like that. You can keep that message alive and you remember the Choose Well message. For those you left the feedback on the Google form, thank you for that. I really appreciate the kind words, how much it has helped you and changed you. And even reading through some of these, some of you are so grateful that I traveled all the way from California to New York, and you should be grateful because it was a lot of work. I can talk about a first part video, but you know what? You're worth it, and I'm grateful to be able to come and visit your school. And I hope, even if I don't get to come back, that you will always remember the message that when you make better choices, you live a better life. And think about that for yourself. Even though you can't control the people, you can always control you. Let me end with this last story that was really good to me recently. I was called to be a special guest to a surprise lunch for a young lady named Carla. Well, I get to the lunch. She's so excited to see me. She says she's a big fan. We get to talking, me, her, and all the people at the dinner, at the lunch. She says, I remember when you came to my school when I was in kindergarten, and you showed that puzzle piece, the outside edges, that you don't get to choose the outside, you can choose the inside. And this young lady began to tell me that she remembered that from kindergarten, and she applied it to her life because around her, a lot of people making bad choices, a lot of drop out of school, a lot of things happened to her. She even ended up homeless as a high school student, but she still finished schooling. Now she finished 2 years at community college. She headed off to a nursing program. I'm so excited for this young lady, but I was so touched by the fact that she remembered that even though everybody around her seems to be making bad choices, she can choose to make the best choice herself. And maybe some of you find yourself in that situation where all you see is the negative. All you see is the bad things that are happening around you in your community, even sometime in your family, and you feel stuck. Well, I want to encourage you. You didn't choose that. You didn't choose how your life began. You didn't choose the circumstance you find yourself in, but you can always choose how you respond. And just like that young lady, Carla, who was homeless, whose family was making good choices, she still finished school. And she was homeless, and the teachers didn't even know. But she showed up to school every day, did her best. Now she's heading off to nursing school. And you know what? Is it easy? No. It's not easy being broke either. It's not easy being broke, busted, and disgusted. Not easy. Life's not easy. But when you do your best, you make the best results for yourself. Sorry this video was so long, maybe show it in 2 parts. Maybe if y'all watch the first part, second part, I don't know. But hey, hopefully you watch it, enjoy it, and hopefully watch all my videos. And do me a favor, if you haven't already, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Just search Mr. Brown. Spell out Mr. on YouTube, Brown. You can subscribe to all my channels because all of them will help you make better choices to live a better life and to choose well. Oh yeah. Peace.